Neighbor, good Monday to you, and welcome back to Down on the Farm for a Monday, the 22nd day of April, 2024. Let's get started. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle and Company, Corpus. After negative closes every day last week, corn futures ended the week Friday closing up 6. Beans and KC wheat also closed higher to end the week Friday. Soybeans up 16. KC wheat, hard red winter product, up 7 cents by the bushel. Some short covering ahead of this last weekend was evident by the big spec funds, who remained short significantly large positions in corn and beans. Overnight flash sales of 8.5 million bushels of corn to Mexico, 4.5 million bushels of soybeans to an unknown domain added to the firmness of Friday's corn and bean markets. Also supportive for corn, the EPA's announcement that they will allow expanded sales of E15 gasoline during the summer months. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and ADM will open weekdays this week for Milo trucks 7 to 4:45. In Houston, the Andersons and Hansen Mueller are open weekdays 7 to 3. Timco is open weekdays 7 to noon. For help marketing your grains, it's 800-2-TUGGLE or 361-852-5207. That's Tuggle and Company, Corpus, John Tuggle. Neighbor, I want to remind you about all 5 locations of MG Building Materials. They've got one in Pleasanton, one in San Antonio, one in Corpus, one in Uvalde, and one in Kerrville. That's MG Building Materials. Whether it's farm and ranch electrical, hardware and tools, lawn and garden and housewares, or paints, floor coverings, plumbing and heating, steel products and flashing, roofing, or gypsum installation, you can trust MG. Remember, 5 locations. Find the one near you at mgbuildingmaterials.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the meats from Friday. National pork carcass cutout value up 13 in the afternoon report, $100.09. The picnic and the belly primals, the only things reported lower. Estimated weekly slaughter, 2.487 million head through Saturday. That's 2,000 head above last week. Neighbor, as we look toward the beef side of this protein meat equation, we see that wholesale box prices mixed on Friday afternoon. The choice beef box, 13 lower at $295.67. That select beef box up $156 at $290.83. The choice select spreads now down to $484. Weekly slaughter 620,000 head through Saturday. Production 524.3 million pounds, up 3%. As we look toward our cash action Friday, some 183 on the hoof in the dirt, 292 hot and hanging on the rails. Southern trade was steady at 182. Neighbor, there's your meat moves from Friday. Neighbor, let's talk about Wholesale Steel San Antonio. Wonderful company. George and crew want to do business with you. Their heavy-duty line can allow you to work, move, crowd, and load your animals with confidence with your own equipment. With heavy material and strong construction, those panels withstand even the roughest stock while still remaining portable. Check out their price list at their website, wholesalesteelusa.com. Round pins, stalls, panels for separating livestock. Lifetime limited warranty on those cattle panels. Local dealers available. Locations in San Antonio and Hearn. Call the San Antonio office, 210-624-2000, or the Hearn location, 979-280-6100. That's Wholesale Steel. We're talking with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction, getting ready for a sale week. Monday in Mason, Thursday in San Saba. What's going to come on to us tomorrow in Mason, Ken?
Yeah, Larry, on Sunday evening, we had around 375 head. We had some good rains up in here, anywhere from a half to an inch and a half. Someplace maybe a little bit more, but definitely soaked in, and I think the country looks pretty good right now. We'll always want a little bit more, but I think we'll have around 500 head tomorrow, about 50 cows in on Sunday night, so probably around 75 cows or so. So be a good run. The market's still very good, Larry.
Good. How about San Saba preview for Thursday?
You bet. I'll get a little more than that. I got head counts. We got several groups of cattle that are coming in. I know about 200 and something cows that are coming in, about 400 and some odd calves we got coming off the 2 different ranches. Quality is going to be real good. A lot of condition. They're coming out from Van Horn and Balmaray area, and so the condition, they've not had a lot of rain out there, and we'll pair up some of the pairs, but then we'll have some bred cows, and along with that, several cows that are older cows, we'll go ahead and move them to the packer, Larry. So we'll shape those all up. I'll have more information as tomorrow evening or this evening when I do market report at Mason, Larry.
All right. Tell everybody how to contact you, Ken.
You bet. Then give us a call, Larry. Code 325-372-5159.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You bet, Larry. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
This is Larry Marble with Down on the Farm, and I'm with Tony from D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Tony, we're talking about one of my favorite things, and I use them on my place all day long, steel products.
Yes, sir. Yeah, well, spring is going on right now. Spring season is going on right now. It's a great time to get some steel products. Right now, we're running 10% off on all steel products, your chainsaws, weed eater, blowers, and more. Whenever you buy a gallon of gas of their premix fuel or a six-pack of their engine oil, it actually doubles their warranty when you buy any gas-powered machine.
Well, tell everybody how to get in on that warranty.
Yes, sir. Yeah, just give me a call at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
We've been with Tony from D&D. Tony, thanks for being on Down on the Farm.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
It's Sunday evening. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. They'll sell sheep and goats in Fredericksburg Tuesday, cattle Wednesday. Sean, has the phone been ringing this weekend?
No, we've had a few calls on the sheep and goat end, so sure think we'll get somewhere around that 3,000 to 4,000 on the sheep and goat end, and the cattle end kind of open. We'll get somewhere around that 700 to 800, Larry.
Good. Are there any shiny consignments coming that you already know of?
I don't know much on the cattle end. We've got probably 200 or 300 Dorper lambs that came in today already there that are really good, and we've got some Spanish kids and some Spanish billies and nannies came in on another deal, so they're there and ready to sell on Tuesday. So it's shaping up to be a good sale on Tuesday on the sheep and goat end, and like I said, the cattle end sure hoping to get somewhere around that 700 to 800.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Sean Geiswhite.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate it, Sean. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Hey neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. I'm here with Aaron Lee of Twisted L Ranch Sales, brokered by Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. Aaron, tell us about that new listing you've got on the Frio River.
Hey Larry, this is a rare opportunity to purchase a 61-acre hunting and home site property, complete with Frio riverfront access in Old Frio Town.
Now, how much of the river access do you have?
About 950 feet of private riverbank. This property's been owned by the same family since the 1800s and passed down through generations. So you just don't see properties like this available very often.
What else does it have, Aaron?
It's got new fences on two sides, well-maintained roads, large acreage neighbors, and a prime location in the Golden Triangle make this property an incredible find.
How can people get in touch with you to schedule a showing, Aaron?
Larry, they can call me directly at 830-317-1797, and I give you my word. If I don't answer, I'll call you back. Or you can visit us at www.homesteadandranch.com.
Aaron, thanks for being on Down on the Farm.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
I'm on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, how's things looking?
Larry, it's going to be a little short. We had 1 inch to 2 inches of rain here yesterday or last night or sometime in the night. It's going to be shorter. We have about 530 or 40 on the sale right now. I imagine we'll have 650 somewhere in that neighborhood. Got about 50 cows probably right now. We'll probably pick up a few more in the morning. Got a good set of calves. There's about 45 head of those. That's the biggest deal we have so far. They're good crossbred kind of calves, Charolais and Black Cross. Other than that, we've got good quality, just smaller bunches, Larry.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the Monday sale in Nixon, Gary Butler.
You can pick us up here at the sale barn at 830-857. That's my mobile, 830-857-4330 is my mobile. The sale barn is 830-582-1561 or 62, Larry.
Gary, thank you bunch, and we'll talk with you after the sale.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. Don't forget about McCoys.com. 62 stores, 3 states. They've got plenty within this region, whether it's things for lawn and garden, whether it's lumber, whether it is things from their building and trust department, any product you need out on your farm and ranch to get a building job done. Why, they even have gates and panels. That's McCoy's Building Supply Centers, McCoys.com. We are on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission, Hondo Livestock. It's Sunday evening. They're going to sell them on Monday in Hondo. Seth, what's it going to be like?
A little shorter this week. We had 250 in here this evening. I imagine we'll get to 3 1/4, 3 1/2 come sale time, probably 55 or 60 cows. Palpate about 35 of those in the morning and 8 or 10 pairs. Pairs are pretty good kind of cows. As far as calf and yearling run, quality is pretty good. Quite a few light calves again. So like I say, catch some more in the morning. Sure ought to get to 3 1/4, 3 1/2, something like that. If anybody needs anything, feel free to come on by or holler at us. 830-741-8061. Get me on my cell phone. phone 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Thank you for the call.
Yes, sir.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil field pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 24-inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10-foot wide to 30-foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. I guess it's about 7:35 Sunday evening. What's Monday looking like from here, Riley?
Looks pretty good, Larry. Probably around 1,400 for tomorrow. Quite a few cows again. I guess probably 200 cows, 250 cows. Most of those being packer cows. Do have a handful of good Brangus pairs. There's probably 8 or 10 of those back there, 4-year-old cows. And then we have some pretty decent Brangus palpated cows as well. Calves, 3 bunches of good black calves, Angus cross or Brangus cross calves. Got another set of Beefmaster calves, another set of little lightweight calves, a red molly face, kind of red molly face, red Angus cross calves. So quality looks pretty good. Looks like around 1,400 for tomorrow.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Riley.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is the office. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web.
Riley, thank you very much for the call. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, quick reminder about Lute's Auction Service, Saturday, April the 27th, 2024, 9 a.m. They're at Highway 90 in D'Hanis. That's about 7 miles west of Hondo. Here's tractors like a John Deere 4440, a John Deere 7410, a John Deere with a loader. Here's a 4430, a John Deere 1310E with a backhoe. How about a Wacker Newsom SW21 skid steer? Man, it's like new. A Case 970. There'll be lots and lots of other type equipment like a Sunflower 38-foot field cultivator or a Ford 6-foot shredder or a Rhino Nitro Batwing shredder. Call Dwayne Lutz, 830-931-4312, or go to lutzauctionservice.com, 830-931-4312. That sale on Saturday, April the 27th, 9 a.m. Y'all be there. See them on the web, lutzauctionservice.com. We are on the line with Rodney Butler. We had a good sale in Beeville Friday. Rodney, talk to these folks about the way they sold.
All right. The calf market was back to being very active compared to the last 2 weeks, and the cows and bulls sold a little softer compared to what it had been, but they're still dollaring out really good. So we had a good sale, had some good cattle that really helped the market.
Walk the pens with us.
All right. We had 345 head of cattle, no horses, and 8 goats. That all market was good. Your 2 to 300 pound steers were 305 to 350. Heifers 265 to 320. 300 400 pound steers were 297 to 360. Heifers were 265 to 310. Your 400 500 pound steers were 282 330. Heifers 244 to 274. 500 600 pound steers were 250 to 285. Heifers 239 to 252. Your 600 700 pound steers were 236 to 258. Heifers were 205 to 229. 700 to 800 pound steers were 213 to 226, and your heifers were $2 to $2.12. Packer cows sold for $1.06 to $1.37. Bulls brought from $1.16 to $1.45. Stocker cows brought anywhere from $1.05 to $1.50, with some bred cows dollar an hour out around that $2,075. And our pairs we had this week were $12.25 to $15.50, sir.
Well, what do we got coming for this next week? Do you know of anything?
I know of a few cattle coming this week. I don't know of a bunch of big bunches are coming, but I'm sure we'll have another 300 to 400 head this next Friday, sir.
Rodney, tell everybody how to get a hold of you at Beeville.
Yeah, if I can help market your cattle and have a fair market, call me at 361-358-1727, or y'all reach me on my mobile, 645-5002.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and take care, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take the shortest look at the grains we can. Corpus Milo 967, corn 488.5, hard red winter wheat to Corpus 643, beans to Placido in Houston 1071, Texas cotton 679 bales 6902 to 7252. That's it for the Best Darn Farm Show in Texas. No brag, just fact. Neighbor, good day.